So for you folks out there who's wondering, I will not let you know what I'm getting for my lunch. I just got it from a wonderful lady, my bestest friend. Thank you, darling. Hey, don't forget, we are standing by to get you into policing with you. And we are just awaiting one of the guests. And as soon as that happens, we will go live. All right? So you stick and stay. This is the time when you need to know what is happening with the police and all of the new, well, I would say laws, because laws are set there already, but things that will be coming up that you will need to know as to where you can park downtown and how to get from A to B and not infringed on the traffic laws and the different laws that the police uphold on a daily basis, right? Just being a good person, that's what I'm talking about, right? So you stick and stay. Policing with you will be up pretty soon. In the meantime, he's drinking and drunken and drinking, but I'm hoping he's not driving, because that would be a fringe on the law.
Party, carnival party, sugar mass party, carnival party, sugar mass party, carnival party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party. You ready to party? Chantel, are you ready to party? Julia, put your hand there in the air. Indicate that you are here. Put your hand there in the air. Indicate that you are here. Whoa, whoa, Aye. Now we start the big celebration for Sugar Mass 53. So it's time for betting, dancing, eating, drinking, meeting friends and family. Oh yeah, I'm eating and greeting. Oh yeah, good things happening. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass and I happy. Winding down in the party, Sugar Mass and I happy. Winding down in the party, party time, see me wine. Party time, see me wine. Party time, see me wine. Go down, 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 go down. A drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink, a drink, a drunk. A drunk, a drink, a drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink, a drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa. I'm feeling very happy. It's carnival in SKB. I like this celebration. I ain't missing no action. I drinking in slow motion. Oh yeah, I'm eating and greeting. Oh yeah, good things happen. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass party, carnival party. Sugar Mass and I happy, winding down in the party. Sugar Mass and I happy, winding down in the party. Party time, see me wine. Party time, see me wine. Party time, see me wine. Go down, 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 go down. A drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink, a drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink, a drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink, a drink, a drunk, a drunk, a drink. Sugar Mass Party, Carnival Party. Sugar Mass Party, Carnival Party. Sugar Mass Party, Carnival Party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party. Let me see them confetti blowing high in the party.
ZIZ Radio, entertaining the nation, enjoyed by the world.
Now loans, cash at the speed of light, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of light, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now. Now loans, cash at the speed of light, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of light, right now, right now. Approved in a day, yeah, yeah. Some money on the way, yeah, yeah. Approved in a day, oh, yeah, you know it's coming.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Approved in a day, yeah, yeah. Some money on the way, yeah, yeah. Approved in a day, oh, yeah, you know it's coming. Now loans, cash at the speed of light, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of light, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
The specials at Domino's are hot, hot, hot for any occasion. Hot right out of the oven. 1 medium, 2 topping pizza, and 2 20-ounce Cokes, only $35. Free Coke with your lunch until 2 p.m. Small, 1 topping school child lunch special, only $14. 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas, and a 2-liter soda, only $69. 2 large, 2 topping pizzas, and a 2-liter soda, only $92. Oh, and the big one, baby. Free large pizza every Tuesday with your favorite 2 for Tuesday special. So, come on down or call and order now and experience our tasty oven-baked goodness. Domino's, the home of satisfaction.
Wow, call Domino's.
Tune in for Policing with You, a half-hour radio program every Thursday morning at 9:15 on ZIZ Radio. Join host as he focuses on crime, factors contributing to criminal activity, crime prevention, and how the community can assist the police in reducing crime. It's Policing with You every Thursday morning at 9:15 on ZIZ Radio. Join us.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. It's another session of Policing with You, and I have the officers in studios. I'll let them introduce themselves, of course, and we get right into it as we have lost at least 5 minutes of our time as you were awaiting one of the guests here. But we are good to go, and so here we go. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing?
Today, that lovely smile. As usual, so welcoming. For the
Thank
folks
you.
who are looking at you on television knows that smile of love and respect. Huh?
I have a new admirer.
Really?
Yes, but she works at JNF, but she'll only be seeing the rebroadcast. She can't look at it today.
Oh, well, nothing is wrong with that as long as she sees it.
Yes.
Okay, well, big
Yes.
enough.
And she knows that I'm here, so
Oh, okay. All right. She might be listening on the phone.
maybe we never
You
can
never
tell.
know, yes. Well, good morning.
Good morning and thank you, Pascal. Welcome to Policing with You. I am your host, Inspector Shauna Francis Edwards. And in the studio is another host, but she is my guest today. We have Sergeant Oden, and we'll be joined shortly with Constable Williams. Sergeant Oden, I know that you have been doing a lot in the area of youth, because where you're attached is national intervention, and we deal with a lot of problems in schools and you name it. So I know that you have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to things that should be done and processes and all of that. So I want you to shed some light for us on your trip, because you just come back from a trip in England, and I know that it was mind-blowing. So share with us.
Indeed it was. Thank you so much, Inspector Edwards, for having me on Policing With You as your guest. Yes, I just came back from the UK. It was an awesome trip. It was a change of a mindset for me. I want to piggyback a bit on how this idea came to life and how this initiative came to light. Dr. Newton and Inspector Bergen was instrumental in getting Beresford, who is involved with Reach One, Teach One, in the UK for the first year, and then they got True Life, Richie Alicock, and as a result of the Security Forces football camp, this came out of it, along with a grassroots on Saturday mornings from 8 to 12.
Right.
So my trip, it was truly informative. What stood out for me most was the advantage and the integration of the community policing with technology, of course, as well as the structured youth programs that they have out there. I was able to go to Tottenham Spurs Stadium. That's one of the big stadiums.
Not bad.
I also went to Courtyard, where they have a college set up for students, where they do the classroom for a few hours and then they go on the field for football.
Okay.
I also went to New River, where they have a whole community set up. It was mind-blowing. I went back in the evening, where I can also see how the grassroots are set out and how things are done on a day-to-day. It's basically bringing the community centers alive for me. That was one of my big takeaway, and bringing it to be youth-friendly, that they have that safe space to be at. It takes a lot. It's not just a word of mouth. It takes every one of us to be a part of it. It was inspiring for me. Fostering the trust in the community and collaboration with the public. The cultural diversity too, because there were different
races, yes.
The professionalism of the police officers. I had the privilege of meeting West Yorkshire officers, as well, Officer Williams and about 3 other officers, and I were engaged. And that is also an initiative that came out of this trip as well. So we'll talk more about it.
Right. So, I know that you said that it was an awesome experience and all of that. What stood out most for that experience? I know there are plenty, but there's something that has to take the top.
For me, is bringing the community centers alive. For example, I went to Webley, where Jordan has a community thing set up there, and from the outside you think that it's not much, but when you go inside, it's so youth friendly. It have those who wants to learn the kitchen part, cooking,
culinary.
It has the playing area where they have pools and tennis boards set up. Upstairs they have different sections where they have persons, the group that is working to keep everything going. You also have those who are involved in music, want to be a part of music, they want to run track and them kind of things. He also have this, can't remember it word for word. Maybe I have it because I'm actually walking everywhere with it. It's basically where the youths you can donate your old furnitures, and they refurbish the furnitures and they put it on the internet and they sell it and they get that money. So it's rather than them going out and buying drugs and them kind of things, getting involved in negative things.
So it's more like a skill,
Yes,
develop
we prepare,
skills.
we store, we speak. And I think that was so awesome. It stand out for me. So I'm so excited that yes.
I can feel it.
yes. Yes.
I can feel it. All right. And then you said the purpose, was to get best practices and all of that. The interaction. Did you have the opportunity to interact with persons in the community, not just the security forces?
Yes, when I went to Tottenham Spurs, I met Tara and her team. We actually created a team out of that team. Yes, to see how best we can get started with what I wish to start here. In St. Kitts, one to even self-vet the various sponsorship letters that we send, or how we are selling ourselves to the community and stuff like that, giving ideas as to how we can develop not only the communities but also security forces football team.
Right.
So yes, I spoke about Jordan. I interacted with his team as well at Webley.
Not bad, not bad. I should have been there.
I know, it was awesome. Besides cold, I couldn't live out the cold.
I know. My aunt told me it started to snow when she got back from Cancun.
Where I was staying, it basically snowed for like maybe 2 hours. Yes, as soon as I wake up, I couldn't believe, so I stretch out my hands to see if it's really snowing.
And you touch the snow?
Yes. I scream out to everybody, wake them up. I say, it's snowing, it's snowing, it's snowing. So they went out like little children, jump up in the snow, take their pictures.
Oh, that must be amazing. Yes. With reference to innovation, were there any new policing methods or training techniques or strategies that stood out for you and that you would want to implement when you start off here, introduced to our teams?
As I said, I met with the West Yorkshire police officers, and we had maybe about 2 hours, both questions. We both questioned each other as to how we are doing stuff. And what stood out for me is the data-driven police allocated resources is so effective. They also employed virtual reality for police officers, the training, which enhance real life like preparedness, the scenarios and stuff like that. Where they're at is, for me, it's a lot of the mental health support that these officers have, and with the other strategic measures that they have. They're not as, when it comes to community policing though, we are more engaged with our community. We go out, we engage them and stuff like that. So that's one of the drawback that they admitted, that they don't have that. It's a black community, and ideas were pitched from both sides, where what they can start doing. I even self-recommend, start a police program. That's one of the ways
to get into
to the community.
That is true.
So yes.
Right. Well, seems like you were having a great time.
Yes, indeed.
Right, and we just welcome our face of the youth, Mr. Constable Williams, who also was a part of the trip to England. We'll take a break here, and when we come back in the next half, we will entertain questions from our listeners. Remember that we are dealing with the National Intervention Team. We have a grassroots football program that is ongoing on Saturdays. So call in and ask us about that, and we'll be able to give you some information.
I want this and this. Oh, can I have?
Sure, we have an extra $600 from Flo. You can have everything you want.
Get it all with the gift of a free $600 MasterCard cash card. 2 free smartphones and free installation when you bundle Flow Mobile and Internet. That's the gift of free times 3. Get it all this Christmas at Flow. Bundle in store or online at discoverflow.co today.
Merry Christmas!
Funerals are expensive. They can put financial strain on relationships and even put families in debt for a long time. At Nagico, we offer the Nagico Serenity Plan, which allows you to make decisions about your final send-off, cover your funeral costs, and can go towards your final affairs like outstanding loans. Contact Nagico today for a free quote so that your goodbye can be done with dignity. Nagico Insurances. Fast, fair, and always.
Since it's nice, doing it twice. Clock out and clock into courts. November 29th. It's Black Friday Reloaded.
Get ready for the ultimate shopping extravaganza at Hustle Building and Nevis Centers with our Black Friday Weekend Blowouts. From Thursday, November 28th to Saturday, November 30th. Enjoy an incredible 25% off and all discountable items store-wide. It's time to start big on everything you need for your home improvement projects, holiday preparations, and more. Whether it's tools, materials, or the perfect gift, we've got you covered. Don't wait until the last minute. Take advantage of these massive savings during our Black Friday weekend blowout. The best deals of the year are waiting for you. Mark your calendars from November 28th to 30th. Join us at Hustle's Building and Nevis Centers and make this Black Friday your best shopping experience yet.
And welcome back to Policing with You. I am Inspector Shauna Francis Edwards, and in the studio as my guests I have Sergeant Odane and Constable Williams. We are here painstakingly going through the trip that they recently took to England as part of the National Interventions Team to boost what we have here in St. Kitts and Nevis, or in the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. Mr. Williams, could you tell us about your experience, about the trip?
Well, for me, the experience was a great experience as it relates to football and also policing, because while we were out there, we get to meet a few officers and they explained to us like the duty and the role in their community. And while them speaking to us, you could actually see like we all face some of the same issues. Wow. And seeing what we're doing through football and the benefits of that it can actually bring to the community and a whole, it could help a lot. And going up and seeing working with a lot of the youths and they love football, and if we could use that as an outlet to help them express themselves, that would be good. And so the trip was a great trip because from the trip I gained a lot of knowledge as it relates to both policing and football, and I will use that to help and mold the young minds. Okay, what? Good morning, caller.
Oh, good morning, Inspector Edwards, Sergeant O'Dane, and Officer Williams.
Good morning.
I'm a son of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yes, sir.
And I want to say I have 77 reasons to be grateful. Today's Thanksgiving Day in the United States and the territories. So I just called to say I'm admiring the show, and I'll repeat to you, Inspector Edwards, maybe you need to talk to the commissioner for you all to form a police cadet. And if you all get a police cadet, the young people will compete for gangs and become police officers. And you give them money to keep them from going into crime like they do in the United States. They have a cadet department of police. So maybe you all need to implement that in St. Kitts. And it might be good for the young people to join that and don't join gangs. So again, I'm grateful as a Kittitian, born in the Federation, but now we reside in New York. And happy Thanksgiving to the United States and the territories. God bless.
Thank you very much, caller. Right. That's a very good idea or suggestion. We'll just have to search hard and do a lot of background work to get this off the ground. Definitely. Mr. Williams, you play football, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. What position you play?
Goalkeeping.
Wow. Wow.
He's a man of the hour.
Yes. That's one of the toughest positions apart from the striker.
And he's actually taking the team to the Premier level.
Congratulations, Mr. Williams. Congratulations. So you really do have a lot that you can offer the grassroots footballers.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll hold you to it.
I'll
hold you to it.
We don't only have a grassroots, we have a under 13, under 15, under 17.
So we have all the age groups as well?
Yes, we have full structure.
Wow, 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 wow. So you have people who will graduate from the grassroots to the others and come up.
Definitely.
And soon we will have our own big football team.
Awesome. Yes, that's the dream.
That's it.
That's the dream.
It could be realized. It could be realized. We just have to work hard, put
We
in the
continue
work.
to work hard,
Right. That could happen. Right. With reference to enhancing our football team, did you learn any techniques or strategies that could improve the teamwork and performance of the football team? Start with you, and maybe you can add some as well.
For me, was team building exercises that emphasize trust and communication. Additionally, they track players' performance, which would be greatly enhanced in our development.
Yes, Mr. Williams?
You could please repeat the question. Sorry.
With reference to enhancing the security football team, are there any techniques or strategies that could improve the teamwork and performance of the football team?
Well, from visiting Tottenham Hotspurs in London and getting to understand the structure, if we can implement it with our football club, it will be more effective.
Do you want to expand a little on the structure?
Structure meaning having the right persons in the right areas and having enough persons on board to have a committee. With a proper structure, anything is possible.
Okay. And that includes the right support as well.
Right.
So it's not just the team, but
the executive body,
the police force, maybe the government, all of that.
Because as much as we will look at the players and the coach to produce, you actually need everybody to become on board to actually be successful.
I agree.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It's not just one person or just the team. It's everyone. Yes, it does. It does. What about coaching methods? Were there any unique coaching styles that you would want to implement or that you can improve on based on what you would have seen?
We did a session with a goalkeeper coach, and from what he did and listening to him, like I would use that into my training when I training the youths and when I training myself also.
Okay, well that's very good.
He was outside in the cold. Look very comfortable.
In the cold?
In the cold, yes.
I can imagine. Cold. Right, what about the facilities and equipment? I know that is a big thing for us in terms of having the proper equipment, the facilities, so that we can make sure that the children benefit and get the best of what we have to offer them. Do we have those facilities and equipment?
Do we have?
Yes.
I would say no, right? But there's ways in which you can improvise and still get the same outcome. Yes.
Okay. I like the improvise. And
great thing that he said that, because that is what we have been doing and think we can get to that level, because their facility are highly advanced. So,
I know. And it's going to take a long while for us to get there, but we'll still try our best.
Definitely.
Yes. you had a chance to see how the sports teams interact with the community?
No.
No, you didn't see that? Wow. So I guess that is something that Miss Sergeant Odane would have chit-chat with Tara and her team about.
Definitely. They integrate sports into the community building effort by hosting youth tournaments and mentorship programs, just like what I spoke to you about. Tara and Jordan, at New River as well, they have that. We can adopt similar initiative here to promote positive engagement and build stronger community bonds.
Okay. Well, that could work too, but we have to include the parents in all this too.
Everybody, it's a holistic effort from the parents, the teachers, the businesses, the churches. Everybody has to be on, because it's a community, and that is what a community involves. Everybody.
Yes. Right. Motivational insights. What inspiration or motivation did you take from the teams or programs that could be shared with our local football teams?
I'll let William
Motivation and inspirational things that you can share from what programs you would have, interactions that you would have had with the teams and all that. Anything you take from them that could be beneficial to us?
Well, as it relates to helping us as a community, well, I feel as though the support behind football, you need a lot more behind sports in general. We as a country, we focus too much on academics, and we put sports on a back burner. And in any kind of skills, we tend to put it on a back burner and focus more on the academic side of things. And I feel as though if we put more support into those fields, it could be effective and it could help a lot, because being out there, they have so much football system, right? That it provide opportunities for the youths them to come from off of the street and go and do something good and actually got hope of becoming a professional player, because out there have like 5 different divisions, and basically in all of them you get pay, and they still have semi-pro, still have different leagues, so you have different opportunities. And as it relates to sports in St. Kitts and Nevis, you barely see any kind of opportunity for the youths them. I know a lot of the youths them love sports, and that's the way of them releasing the stress and just being free. And I feel as though if we put more support in sports in general, it would help a lot of the youths.
Okay.
Definitely. For me, the ability to inspire the players, like William said, through sports and the community impact, because all the students has to do for the college that we went to in Court Park, they provide everything. All the children have to do: show up for class, and show up on the field. They get the bus ride, they get the uniform, everything. All they have to do is show up. It ain't like they're sitting down with the robust thing about in the classroom for 8 hours. And I so much agree, because sometimes I might not be academically inclined,
yes,
and but I'm good in football. So what they do, they give you must do maths and English.
Yes.
You must do the maths and English and whatever other subject you might be interested in. And then you get a chance. Everybody is not going to be professional footballers, but at least at the end of the day, I have a young man, a coach. I have a young man, logistics. I have a young man that deals with employment. I have a young man that manages. I have these persons back into the community as loyal citizens. And that is, from day one, that is what we started here at Security Forces. You know, everybody won't be professional that we would love to, but the reality is, at least when I get old, I can walk without putting my bag on under your arm, you know, because I know I'm a part of being impactful in the different communities when it comes to the children. We are not when I speak of community, security forces is not just not on McKnight or Newtown like the others.
Right.
We are island wide.
Okay.
So we stretch island wide. We welcome all.
I'm happy that you make mention of the various jobs that they could get even if they don't get professional,
right?
They don't go pro. They can also be assisting these people who are pro because they can get other positions that you would have mentioned, and that is something that is really impactful.
Definitely.
Because when they go back in the community, they're becoming very good citizens of the community, of the country. And in St. Kitts and Nevis, what I realize is, as Mr. Williams says, the emphasis is on academia. Sometimes it's not always the right thing to do. I recall some time ago, my late husband used to tell me, everybody's stressing on what you have up here, nobody's stressing on what you can do here. You know, and it touched me when he started talking about it, because I had all those memories coming back to me. And it is so true. You can have a skill. It doesn't have to be academics, but you can have a skill that can take you far. And we have to recognize that skill and nurture it.
Yep.
And not just push it aside. You know, but sometimes we don't always get what we want, but we try as much not to leave anybody out, but to make sure that everybody is included in whatever decisions that are being made going forward.
Yeah.
Looking ahead now. Based on your experience, what are your immediate changes or initiatives that you would want to implement?
Okay. As much as I want to say, I want to start a youth mentorship program, I want to incorporate mental wellness training, but I must start with my officers first.
Well, you have to start at home.
I can't say I want to mentor the community and my officers don't know how to be a mentor.
Right.
And that was one of my impact in the UK. I have to start with my team first. I have to develop my team. And out of a meeting with the commissioner this week, I let him know that training will start as soon as school closes. We'll have a few weeks of training, and also out of that meeting another training came up for January. So it is already, if you know me, you know
yes, it's already on the move.
I'm already on the move when it comes to the way forward and getting. So yes, 2025 look bright, very bright.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy because that is important.
Yep.
You have to develop within first, and then you spread outside. I'm happy for that. Any long-term goals? How do you see the trip shaping long-term goals in terms of the team and the national intervention team and the football team, and maybe taking more people to England?
Okay, awesome. Yes. As we said, we met with the West Yorkshire officers. True Superintendent David, I guess he tried to kill two birds with one stone. He kept telling me of someone that he wanted me to speak to in London, and it was the West Yorkshire police officers, where they stated to me that they have reached out to the different countries, and we're the first that answered that call in seeing how we can partner with them with their exchange program. Normally they send officers to the Bahamas and other countries, but they have never brought officers to
the Eastern Caribbean,
to the UK. So now, hopefully we're targeting 2025. As I said, it will be bright for St. Kitts and Nevis to get officers to go there during the carnival time. After the camp, they'll see how the officers work there. They'll give also their input as how they can enhance their community policing, and also what we can take back. Training will also be supposed to be about a month trip, and then we'll have training also incorporated in that trip from their side and then eventually we want to think of where officers can go for a year and work in the UK. So the connection was made through us being there. So the way forward is yet to come. Great things are in store.
It looks bright.
Yes.
It looks bright, and if you can get officers up there who get a different kind of environment, setting, see how they do things, and when they come back they try to implement certain things, provided that it corresponds. It's best practices.
Definitely.
Best practices.
I was there for 2 weeks, and my mindset didn't just change as a police officer, it changed as a mother, it changed as an individual, especially being a mother of an 8-year-old. And Officer Williams, I'm sure he fed up and hear me talking. But yes, academics will be a part of my child growth, but also skill based, because we're losing our youth by telling them academic.
Yes.
Again, you said, what about the skills? What about the skills? So yep, it's the way forward.
Duly noted. Okay, any lessons you have from the community trip and that you would want to share with us, so that we can collaborate and make the grassroots and the national intervention team the best that we can?
For me, collaboration is the key word here. That is the takeaway for me. By fostering stronger relationship between police, youth, and the wider community, we can create a more cohesive and safer environment. And I want to encourage every community member to take action when it comes to role of safety and development. Reach out to us as don't just see the police officers as enforcers. We are here to create safe space, and we cannot do it without the community, the business places, even the visitors. So yes, for me it's collaboration.
All right. Any last words, Mr. Williams?
Well, for me, I would say if any parents have any youths home that they have nothing to do, you could bring them to the club and let them get some football training. We also deal with interventions also to strengthen the mind and the mindset towards the game and towards the community. So if you have a child home and they have nothing to do, just send them to a grassroots, even with youth program.
Okay. And the grassroots is on Saturdays, what time?
From 9 to 12, we start picking up at 8. It's island wide. We start picking up. We provide transportation.
Right.
And thank you, Williams. I actually forget. It's not just a police academy that we're trying to create.
Right.
Intervention is also a part of it. We have my team. We have guest persons coming in, financial literacy, etc. Teaching our youths, teaching our young ones to develop in different areas. So we're just not saying, okay, bring your son or your daughter, kick football. We also strongly believe in development.
So they're getting life skills.
Yes, definitely.
That's important too, because, and you realize that when people come together, sometimes you do have personality clashes, but you work through them.
Right.
So they learn interpersonal skills as well. And they learn to appreciate people for who they are. And it's a good thing, because everybody is not the same. And we know that persons tend to want to cling to, or to be a clique when you have bad things going on. Yes. So we try to stamp out that at that age, at that stage, so that everybody could work together in harmony. I really like the grassroots. I really like the grassroots program. It's not just for persons that we think who are troubled, but everybody. You want a skill, you want to learn something new, come on board.
We invite the parents,
to come and see what's going on.
Volunteers also. We can't do it without you.
Right.
We invite the businesses to partner with us as well.
Yes, because we can't do it without them
either. We
either.
make sure that the children get something to eat during their time with us as well. So everything is a cost as well.
Right.
And we only charge $20 a month.
Yep.
That's
reasonable. Parents, if you are listening, this grassroots program is for you if you have small children. I know sometimes they get on your nerves. Send them to the police. We will deal with them for you. We will keep them occupied for a couple of hours while you get your house chores sorted out, and then we bring them back home to you. So it's not just you just leave them on the side of the road, but we will pick them up for you and we will bring them back to you.
Definitely.
Any parting words?
I thought I just did it. So yes, parents, again, I want to encourage you guys to send your children out. We also have police clubs in the McKnight area, Newtown area, St. Peter's, Malfield. We're hoping to pitch off one bright as January morning. You know, you've been hearing us talk about the boys club, but you know, everything takes money.
Yeah.
So we had to make sure that we are set, and even coming out of the UK, I am sure that, and I know because he's also excited, Officer Williams' mind is going just to take up this initiative. We are looking for partnership. We have a conference this afternoon, empowering our youths again to change into positive, as much positive spaces that we can get. We are here. We do presentation. If you need us to speak to your youth groups, we are here. So, Inspector Edwards, I want to thank you for having me talk about my trip and how cold it was. I enjoyed it.
Thank you again.
The UK look good on me.
Thank you again, Sergeant Odin, for coming, and Mr. Williams. Remember, businesses as well, you come on board. We can't do it without you. Everything has a cost to it, and I know that you might be thinking that, oh Lord, they just want to take my money. It's not like that. It's for a good cause, a worthy cause, and in the end, I think everybody will benefit.
Definitely.
So support us in our thrust to empower the youths and help to develop them. That's it for today on Policing with You. I'm your host, Inspector Shauna Francis Edwards, and I'm wishing you Godspeed.
What you think about justice? What you know about love? Why all the segregation? We all are but foundation. Oh, let us unite as one. Let us unite. What you think about justice?
ZIZ Radio, entertaining the nation, enjoyed by the world.
St. Kitts and Nevis, get ready. The road to the Carib Senior Calypso Monarch begins now. On Saturday, November 30th and Sunday, December 1st, 2024, the Proud Sounds and Legends Calypso Tent present electrifying performances by the nation's finest Calypsonians at Spratnet. Watch as these talented artists come for a chance to take the stage in the prestigious Carib Senior Calypso Monarch competition. Tickets are just $20, and the event will be hosted by the legendary Mighty Short Bands. Don't miss this unforgettable weekend of music, culture, and captivating storytelling. Mark your calendars. November 30th and December 1st at Spratnet. Feel the rhythm, embrace the vibes, and celebrate your culture. Proud Sounds and Legends Calypso Tents, where legends come alive. The only place to be is Sugar Mass 53.
Parents, guardians, and students,